And the result of race 16, the result of race 16, a win there. I can't do it like that, can I? It's just it happened to be on the top line, didn't it? Number 1, Tom Perry, 9 points. Number 5, Matt Etherington, 7 points. Number 9, Josh Burkett, 5 points. Number 18, Danny Glover, 2 points. Number 37, Mike Peters, 3 points. Number 65, Lee Bartlett, 4 points. 82, Barry Powell, 6 points. 278, Simon Phillips, no points. 1 minute, can't read it. 17.95 seconds, 55.23 miles per hour. No, 17.75. 1 minute 17.75 seconds. I knew when I wrote it I would be able to read it. Mark Giles going for it here in this one then. He's champion from Dave Field, from Harlan Crew. Mark Taylor, Stuart Mears and Brian Cornelius. Mark Giles going for it here this afternoon. Second place, Harlan Crew, Dave Field, Mark Taylor, Stuart Mears and Brian Cornelius. Turned up on the seat of the first lap. So that man in front is actually pulling away from Richard Smith. That's Mark Giles going for it on the front line. Pulling away from Richard Smith, the defending champion. There's the last lap flag. It's one lap to go. Harlan took his turn. Then it's Mark Taylor, then it's Dave Mears. Then it's Stuart Mears. Then it's Brian Cornelius. Checkered flag out, Mark Giles takes his first win of the afternoon. No, it's his second win of the afternoon, isn't it? From Richard Smith in second. From Harlan Cook, Mark Taylor, David Mears, Stuart Mears, and Brian Cornelius. Race 17, 350cc solos from the top down. Number 7, Harlan Cook, 6 points. Number 11, Paul Cooper, no score. Number 14, Stuart Mears, 3 points. Number 19, Dave Mears, 4 points. Number 26, Mark Giles, 9 points. 33, Richard Smith, 7 points. 170, Mark Taylor, 5 points. Darren Drew, no points. Brian Cornelius, 2 points. Speed, etc. later. Here they come then. Jason Handley's out in front again. Jason Handley won his first one. Second one from another previous winner. Josh Dingle in second. Well, I must admit, I think this is the first time I've seen Josh Dingle race. He doesn't come to my neck of the woods very often, and I don't get about much like I used to. But it's lovely to see just how fast he goes. You read things on the internet, and you think, well, isn't how fast is he? Not as fast as Jason Handley, but he's fast. Jason Handley leading, Josh Dingle in second place. Gordon Walker's bringing up the rear. And already these fast races are going through like nobody's business. There is the last lap flag. 95, Jason Handley, 1 lap away from another win. From Josh Dingle in second. Andy Mellish in third. Then Terry Massingham. Then James Moon. And 84, Gordon Walker. The checkered flag is there. And here comes the victor. 2 from 2, Jason Handley. From Josh Dingle in second place, Andy Mellish in third. Then Chris Ward. Terry Massingham. James Moon and Gordon Walker. I don't believe it, look at that, a dust-free ice cream. A dust-free ice cream. I am impressed. The boys are doing well out there with that track preparation, despite what was on the internet about us. Never mind, we'll carry on regardless. Race 18, from the top down, number 10, James Moon, 3 points. Number 17, Andy Mellish, 6 points. Number 61, Chris Ward, 5 points. Number 84, Gordon Walker, 2 points. 95, Jason Handley, 9 points. 97, James Child, no score. 107, Josh Dingle, 7 points. 213, Terry Massingham, 4 points. The winner's time was 1 minute 17, I can't read it, 06, 55.73 miles per hour. And looked like it was quite as... oh no. Oh, I don't know, I'll give up. I give up, I can't see it, my eyesight's gone. Blown away with the fairies, too much alcohol. We've got left-handers, I can see that far. I can see over there, I can't see what's written on my programme though. The left-handers, that must mean we're completing here, after these two races we'll have completed 2 legs, and I suggest that we push on hard due to the changeable weather conditions. We look for Paul Marley, we look for Will Penfold, a previous race winner there, we look for Tony Penfold, we look for Johnny Morris, we look for Dave Penfold, and we look for Charlie Ridley. Ooh, Charlie Ridley, Dave Penfold again, and the other previous heat winner being Will Penfold. Clash of the Giants here, here they come. Who's it going to be? Dave Penfold appears to get the best of the start. Dave Penfold and Richard Webb down to the first turn, well clear. Will Penfold clips through on the inside, to move into second place. Paul Marley is in third. Charlie is in third. That's what they said. Alright. This British title. So it's Penfold's first and second at the moment. Dave Penfold, Richard Webb, Will Penfold, and Tim Phillips. Round that pit's turn, and they're going for it. Dave Penfold really got some speed up this time. Will Penfold holding tight the line. It's Dave Penfold, it's Will Penfold, it's Paul Marley, it's Charlie Ridley. Look at Will chasing him around them turns, he means business. He does mean the business, but I bet Dave makes him take the long way round, and then I bet he don't get past. Here they come, Dave Penfold leading this one. Will Penfold again, a nice tight line, they're not quite fast enough. 1 lap to go. Will Penfold, Paul Marley, Nick Radley. And Steve Bowles, and look at Will Penfold again on the inside of Dave Penfold. Dave Penfold is hanging on to it by the slenderest of margins, and Will goes for it. Will's through on the Honda, leading the Westlake as they come around that last turn. Dave Penfold gives it another big fistful of throttle. The checkered flag is ready. It's Will Penfold that takes it. And third, Dave Penfold, fourth, Charlie Ridley. Who would have thought they were on the first lap when they started? With Johnny Morris and Mick Payne bringing up the rear. What a cracking race. What a cracking race. And they tell us on the internet that the left-handers are no good. Hey? Hey, best race so far for my money. Race 19. On the top line there, number 3, Paul Marley, Nick Barker, 5 points. 22, Will Penfold, Tim Phillips, 7 points. 25, Tony Penfold, George Vidler, no points. 96, John Morris, Mick Payne, 2 points. 1, 2, 3, Dave Penfold, Richard Webb, 4 points. 1, 3, 0, Charlie Ridley, Steve Bowles, 3 points. The winner's time was 1 minute 31.46 seconds, a speed of 46.95 miles per hour. From the top, 5, 7, 0, 2, 4, 3, 1 minute 31.46 seconds, 46.95 miles per hour. Those left-handers after the first leg were 7 points each for 22 Will Penfold and 130 Charlie Ridley. Will Penfold now goes to the top of the tree on 14 points. Charlie Ridley was the other winner. Nobody else can get near in this leg. Well, they get near, but they can't level him. 5 points apiece to 7, Erwin Bowman, and 1, 2, 3, Dave Penfold, Richard Webb in the first leg. Numbers 4 and 1, 2, 5 had 4 points each. 3 points each for 3, Paul Marley, and 96, Johnny Morris. And 2 points each for 25, Tony Penfold, and 113, Mike Downs. I've been told that Chris Downs is not taking any further part in the meeting, and that Martin Cuff, Steve North come in their place. Well, here we go then. Somebody got a hole shot, didn't they? Somebody come scorching out of there. They slowed into the first turn. Looks like the Bear. Andy Evans and Darren Morris, number 4 on their machine it is. Martin Cuff, the reserve, pushing hard in second place. 600cc single cylinder speedway motor, all out to 600cc's. He's coming up on the inside. And The Bear's having none of it. The Bear had none of that at all. He said, no, I'm staying in front. So Martin Cuff's got all that work to do again. Andy Evans, Darren Morris, out in front from Martin Cuff. From Penfold. From Billy Penfold. From Mike Downs. And I believe Steve Standing. It's all happening here. The Bear is leading it. Martin Cuff is making up movements again. Martin Cuff knows it's now or never. He wants to score the first win in this title. Well, look at him, through the alcohol. You couldn't go too much cleaner than that, could you? Martin Cuff and Steve North using all the track mark craft they could lay their hands on. As they lead now, round that last turn, from the Bear in second place. Oh, and over goes Martin Cuff, right over, and that bike has landed on. Can't tell which one's the driver and which one's the passenger from here. That was a nasty accident. Red flag, obviously. And the result will be given over 3 laps. Oh, what a shame. Such a brave try, coming in as reserve and doing his best.
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
Ladies and gentlemen, race 20. Ladies and gentlemen, race 20. Stopped in the interests of safety. Result after lap 3. Number 4, Andy Evans and Darren Morris, 7 points. Number 5, Tom Penfold and Dan Batstone, 4 points. Number 7, Erwin Bauman and Alex Bauman, 5 points. Number 113, Mike Downs, and I believe Steve Standing, 2 points. Number 114, Chris Downs and Steve Standing, no points. Number 125, Billy Penfold, Gary Potter, 3 points. Reserve, 128, Martin Cuff and Steve North, no points. No time, no speed, as the rest did not go the full distance. Could we have a scrutineer? A scrutineer, please, to Martin Cuff's machine. A scrutineer to Martin Cuff's machine. Needs to be checked after that accident, in case he comes back out again. Rules and regulations, so if Mr. Cuff says he's not coming out anymore, then you need to do it, but if he wants to ride it again, it ought to be checked. Could I have a scrutineer to Martin Cuff's pit, please? Thank you. Harlan Cook then gets the whole shot, but somebody's come flying past him on the first turn. It was Georgie Wood. Harlan Cook in second. There's Gary Wells, Gordon Williams, James Peters. Look at Georgie Wood. They've got that thing flying a bit faster since it broke down in that last one, but it's cost him some very expensive points. But other people are dropping them too. 95. Georgie Wood. Harlan Cook. James Peters. While Bill Hatfield bringing up the rear. Well, I want to see the time of this race, because this is looking exceedingly fast for a 250cc race. It's 96. 1 lap to go. Second place is number 7, Harlan Cook. The defending champion, number 7, very well, Gordon Williams, and 5 James Peters. I didn't quite get the next one, but never mind. Georgie Wood takes the checkered flag, lapping Bill Hatfield. Second place, Harlan Cook, the defending champion. Number 6, Gordon Williams. Very well, Mike Peters. 161, Russell Little. And 242, Steve Darville. Smile for the birdie. Watch the camera. Oh no, this is the wrong way round, isn't it? Race 21, from the top down. Gordon Williams, 6 points. Harlan Cook, 7 points. James Peters, 4 points. Gary Wells, 5 points. Georgie Wood, 9 points. Russell Little, 3 points. Steve Darville, 2 points. Colin Bird, no points. Bill Hatfield, 1 point. 1 minute 18.95 seconds, 54.31 miles per hour. Here we go then. Who we got this time? Craig Drury. Craig Drury going forward down on the front line. Adams in second place. The both have 2 wins apiece this afternoon, if my memory serves me correct. They are on 18 points each. Is this going to be the title decider? Anything can happen in the finals yet. But anyway, round they come. We have 10. Craig Drury. We have 16. Adam Schiff. We have 11. Paul Cooper. 64, David Knowles. Number 7, James Child. Number 5, Steve Muldoon. Number 4, Anthony Wall. I didn't see who the last man was. There we go, the last lap flag is out. Craig Drury is knocking every champion this afternoon. 16, Adam Schiff is chasing hard, but I don't think he's going to make that distance up in 1 lap. Paul Cooper in 4th, James Child in 4th. David Knowles. It's all happening here at Collier Street. Craig Drury, 3 rides, 3 wins. Adam Schiff, 3 rides, 2 wins in the second. Paul Cooper. Remember his score is covered. Then 97, James Child. Then David Knowles. Then number 5, Steve Muldoon. Then 98, Mike Randall. Race 22 from the top down. Number 4, Anthony Wall, no score. Number 5, Steve Muldoon, 3 points. Number 10, Craig Drury, another 9-point maximum. 16, Adam Schiff, 7. David Knowles, 4. Danny Boyle, 0. James Child, 5. Mike Randall, 2. Paul Cooper, 6. Time and speed later. Oh! I've just looked up there and somebody has gone, oh whoopsie. Somebody has been like, and the race is continuing. I didn't get my head around what's happening in the race, didn't I? Because I just got distracted. So somebody's got a big lead on. It's Paul Simmons, 31, leading by Ben Ilsley in second place, 77, Mickey Allen, 213, Terry Matthews, 501, Ben Roll, and 37, Chris Malone, with 88. Pete Randall bringing up the rear. Wide, Mr. Simmons. Back out and going forward, 82, Ben Ilsley in second place, then it's 213, Terry Massingham. Then it's Mickey Allen, Chris Malone, Ben Wall, and Pete Randall. Paul Simmons then, coming up to take the checkered flag. Cracking win there for young Paul. Ben Ilsley's dropped it on the pits turn, on the last turn from home. Terry Massingham comes home for second. Mickey Allen, Chris Malone, Ben Worrell, and Pete Randall bringing up the rear. Another cracking race here at Collier Street. The time and the speed of the last race, race 22, was 1 minute 20.44 seconds and 53.25 miles per hour. That was 1 minute 20.44 seconds and 53.25 miles per hour. Race 23, from the top down, number 31, Paul Simmons, 9 points. Number 37, Chris Malone, 5 points. Number 77, Mickey Allen, 6 points. Number 82, Ben Ilsley, no score. 88, Pete Randall, 3 points. Terry Massingham, number 213, 7 points. Number 721, Sam Radley Smith, no score. 501, Ben Wall, 4 points. The winner's time was 1 minute 22.55 seconds, 52.02 miles per hour. From the top, 9, 5, 6, 0, 3, 7, 0, 4. 1 minute 22.55 seconds, 52.02 miles per hour. Here come the 500cc Continental sidecars, which, as you all know, I refer to as strimmers. Now, going to the line, we look for Joshua Goodwin to go in this one, Rob Heath to go in this one, Anthony Goodwin to go in this one, Richard Hollingdale to go in this one, Dave Carville to go in this one, Scott Dunn to go in this one.
Mum used to shove me up that evening. She used to be dead. Then when they used to come round, we took a beaver field up. My head was covered again. I don't know whether Mum used to pick me up or what. You know when they used to come here with their farms, do the best. You must be like this. Yeah. Yeah, Mum used to shove me down one way. Should be up here. Well, I went to the time.
There we go then. And Josh Goodwin's got that whole shot into the first turn. He's Scott Dunn right there on his right shoulder, but Josh Goodwin pulls away, locks up into the corner and drives out. Absolutely spiffing stuff there on that first turn. It's Josh Goodwin. And Paul Andrews. Scott Dunn having another go at him on the inside. Josh Goodwin doing the trick of Nick Radley and riding just out a slightly wider line and keeping the motor on. Josh Goodwin pulls away a little bit. Scott Dunn closes the gap back up. It's all happening here at Collier Street. From Rob Heath. Following there was Richard Hollingdale and Shaun Simpson bringing up the rear. Look at Josh go, scoring the points here in this one. Hampton Scott Goodwin in third. Into the last turn for the last time. It's Josh Goodwin all the way to the line then. There's a checkered flag, another win for Josh Goodwin. Second place to Scott Dunn, third place to Scott Goodwin. Then goes Carville, Rob Heath, Richard Hollingdale. Another cracking race here at Collier Street. It just gets better. Race 24. Race 24. Number 3, Joshua Goodwin and Liam Brown, 7 points. Number 18, Rob Heath and Sam Heath, 2 points. Number 30, Anthony Goodwin and Scott Goodwin, 4 points. 46, Richard Hollingdale and Shaun Simpson, 1 point. 55, Dave Carville and Carl Webb, 3 points. 118, Scott Dunn and Paul Andrew, 5 points. Winner's time, 1 minute 23.77 seconds, a speed of 51.26 miles per hour. All the times and speeds are extremely close today. It just shows what a close competition this is and what good finals we can hope for at the end. Race 25 then, we have Simon Beard and Emily Coughlin. We have, no we don't, they're not here, Tony Cook, John Cook out with injury. We have Nick Radley, Adam Young. We have Mark Cosser, that Dan Crawford, Shaun Harvey and Danny Hogg, Dean Norton, Joe Richmond, and here they go. There's 2 red outfits there. I think it's Shaun Harvey in the lead and Nick Radley in second, but I could be wrong. 72 Shaun Harvey it is, then 21 Nick Radley. third place. If Nick Radley wants to get one arm on this trophy, he really needs to beat Shaun in this one. It's going to be tight on the last corner, that'll be for sure. And there they go, down the back straight. Evenly matched, you see, there's nobody pulling away, nobody gaining a lot of ground. It's quite level pegging as they come round there. Shaun, Harvey and Nick Radley. And Mark Crosser and Sinead McLaren bringing up the rear. All eyes on the front line. There's a battle going on for the 4th and 5th place. And indeed Mark Crosser moves up into 4th ahead of Dean Norton. But look at Nick Radley sizing up the outside line round Shaun Harvey. But he hopes to come through. We are on the last lap. Nick Radley pulls tight out of that turn. He'll gun up the inside of the straight, I'm sure, but he's not gaining the ground he needs on Shaun Harvey. Into the last turn they go then. Shaun Harvey looks like he's got it mastered as he comes out of that turn. The checkered flag goes. It's Shaun Harvey, Nick Radley, Adam Young, followed by Simon and Emily Copeland, Mark Crosser, Dan Crawford, Dean Norton, Joe Richmond, Sinead McLaren and Natasha Bartlett bringing up the rear. Does that mean Shaun Harvey puts one hand on the trophy this year? RSCC Sidecars, leg 3. Race 25. Number 4, Simon Beard and Emily Coughlin, 4 points. Number 10, Tony Cook and John Cook, no score. 21, Nick Radley and Adam Young, 5 points. Number 37, Mark Crosser and Dan Crawford, 3 points. Number 72, Shaun Harvey, Danny Hogg, 7 points. 971, Dean Norton, Joe Richmond, 2 points. And number 22 at the bottom there, Sinead McLaren and Natasha Bartlett, 1 point. The winner's time, 1 minute 23.40 seconds, an average speed of 51.49 miles per hour. From the top, 4, 0, 5, 3, 7, 2, 1. 1 minute 23.40 seconds, 51.49 miles per hour. Here we go then. These must be 350cc solos. Is that Dave Mears got to the first turn first? Surely not. Is it? Was it? Down to 3rd place at the moment. Dave Mears, 26 Mark Giles. Mark Giles has had 2 wins. And this is the 3rd leg, and he moves up into 2nd place, but he's got a lot of work to do to catch that flying Matt Etherington up there on the front line. Having said that, I don't think Matt scored quite as highly as Mark Giles, so maybe Mark could afford these 2 points. Matt Etherington, Mark Giles, Dave Mears. Hot stuff here at Collier Street. Matt Etherington seems to have found some new speed from somewhere. As he takes the last lap flag, but Mark Giles in 2nd. Did I miss that one? Then it was Lee Bartlett. Bringing up the rear is Danny Glover. Big change of flags, and the winner is coming round right now to take that checkered flag, Matt Etherington. Looks like he got into trouble at the end of that last turn. Then I think he was handing that to Dave Mears, but he could have been the other way round. Danny Glover limping home for the total amount of points that he can salvage from that race. Race 26 from the top down then. Number 5 Matt Etherington, 9 points. Number 17 Andy Mellish, 6 points. Number 18 Danny Glover, 1 point. Number 19 Dave Mears, 5 points. Number 26 Mark Giles, 7 points. Number 65, Lord, 47 in your programme, Lee Bartlett, 2 points. 61 Chris Ward, 4 points. 170 Mark Taylor, 3 points. The winner's time, 1 minute 17.01 seconds, 55.76 miles per hour. If that's your Honda car, it needs moving. I don't know where it is. I've just been told it needs moving. Whether it's in the ambulance exit or where it is, I don't know. Honda car GL03 LGJ, could you please move it? Thank you. Here we go then, the rerun of whatever race it is, 27. And somebody's got a flyer. Who's that? 107, Josh Goodwin. The win and a second place to his credit so far this afternoon. Another win here, piling up the points. One of the young chargers. Not sure which part of the world he comes from. Going for it. Tom Perry in second place. From Stuart Mears. Then Josh Burkett. Terry Massingham. Dropping like flies here in the British Championships. Last lap flag. Tom Perry. Stuart Mears, Josh Burkett, Terry Massingham. Tom Perry looks like he's gaining a little bit of ground, but it won't be enough at this rate, so the checkered flag will fall for 107. Josh Dingle from Tom Perry in second. Josh Burkett. Terry Massingham. Race 27. From the top down, number 1, Tom Perry, 7 points. Number 9, Joshua Burkett, 5 points. Number 11, Paul Cooper, no score. Number 14, Stuart Mears, 6 points. Long way down there to 97, James Child, no score. 107, Josh Dingle, 9 points. 213, Terry Massingham, 4 points. No other finishers. The winner's time, 1 minute 19.14 seconds, 54.26 miles per hour. Away we go, Jason Handley gets the break from the first start, down into the first turn. He's got the whole shot, but who's that coming out close there behind him? Richard Smith, I believe. On wide, Jason Handley leads. Harvey, Harry Powell, Mike Beatty. Ben puts his hand up, he's out with problems. That's James Moon. And it's Gordon Walker and Brian Cornelius bringing up the rear. Jason Handley looking in full flight on this one. He's a 3 or 4 times 350 British Champion pass. He's a past master. And he's absolutely flat on going for it in this one. And the man in second place is the defending British Champion, Richard Smith. No doubt Richard would love to be in front of him, but unfortunately for him he isn't. It's the last lap flag. It's Jason Handley. He drops it down the bottom there and he's picked it back up his way. Looks like that's Barry Powell remounted. Then it's 37, Mike Peters, 84 Gordon Walker, and 48 Brian Cornelius. And Brian Cornelius about to make a move on Gordon Walker at the back end there. It's 95, Jason Handley, 3 wides, 3 wins. 7, Harlan Cook in second place. Richard Smith out with problems, limping home. He's off and running. Harry Powell comes home then for third. Don't bother running, Richard, they're all gone past you. 37, Mike Peters, 84, Gordon Walker, and 48, Brian Cornelius. With Richard Smith, and I won't be molested here. Richard Smith is the wife, don't worry. Number 33, Richard Smith pushing home. Race 28, ladies and gentlemen, race 28. Number 7, Harlan Cook, 7 points. Number 10, James Moon, no points. I'm going to take breakage on the car. Is that breakage or somebody's front wheel stuck on it? Either way, that's unsatisfactory start to say the least. Let's go back to this race 28, shall we? Number 7, Harlan Cook, 7 points. Number 10, James Moon, no points. 33, Richard Smith, 2 points. 37, Mike Peters, 5 points. 82, Barry Powell, 6 points. 84, Gordon Walker, 4 points. 95, Jason Handley, another 9 points. Darren Drew, no score. Down to the bottom, number 48, Brian Cornelius, 3 points. The winner's time was 1 minute 17.46 seconds, a speed of 55.48 miles per hour. I think we're having 2 more races and then it will be the interval time. Time to visit Mick Chapman and vote for your rider of the afternoon, if he's doing that today, which I'm sure he is. I can't see anybody else to give a quick mention to. It must be somebody else that I've forgotten, I'm sure. Here we go then, the left-hand sidecars. And Dave Penfold and Richard Webb once again on the front line. Paul Marley and Nick Radley in second place. And then Billy Penfold and Gary Potter. Then follow the bear, Andy Evans. He goes through on the inside of Billy Penfold. A lovely manoeuvre there as Bill went a little bit wide, and through came Andy Evans. So it's all happening here. Comes Dave Penfold and Richard Webb. Harvey Bowman, Alex Bowman, follows there. Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles moving up into 5th place. Somehow lost that bit of extra they had in that first race, didn't they? They came very, 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 very good in that first one, but failed to shine since, I'm afraid. It's 1, 2, 3. Dave Penfold and Richard Webb with the second standard. Nick Barker in second place. The battle of the V-Twins. The V-Twin Westlake in first place and the V-Twin Godden in second. And then the inline 4 Yamaha of Erwin Bowman in third place, with another Yamaha in fourth, and yet another Yamaha in fifth. Round the turn they come then. 1, 2, 3. Dave Penfold and Richard Webb starting to take wide turn. The flag for Dave Penfold. It's the rest of the afternoon from Paul Marley, from Erwin Bowman, Andy Evans and Charlie Ridley. Race 29, ladies and gentlemen, race 29. Number 3, Paul Marley and Nick Barker, 5 points. Number 4, Andy Evans and Darren Morris, 3 points. Number 7, Erwin and Alex Bowman, 4 points. 1, 2, 3, Dave Penfold and Richard Webb, 7 points. 1, 2, 5, Billy Penfold and Gary Potter, 1 point. 1, 3, 0, Charlie Ridley, Steve Bowles, 2 points. The winner's time is 1 minute 31.03 seconds, 47.18 miles per hour. From the top, 5, 3, 4, 7, 1, 2, 131.03, 47.18 miles per hour. This is the last race before the interval. Looks like a 4-horse race. We probably knew that Chris Downs wasn't taking part. And Martin Cuff would have taken his place, but I don't think he is, so there's still one other one short there. The tape's only gone up on one side, so it's a full start. Back to the line then for the restart of race 30. The last race before the interval. We've got semi-finals and finals to come after this. Flat out they go off the line, down the straight. Will Penfold moves into the lead. Will Penfold gets the whole shot. If my memory serves me correct, Will's had 2 wins so far. This could be his third. Will Penfold, 2 minutes. Penfold and I'm not sure who that is. Had 11. Charlie Ridley had 10, Erwin Bellman had 10 and Dave Penfold had 9. Here we go then. Round this turn, the last lap flag is out. Tom Penfold from Tony Penfold. John Morris from Mike Downs. 22 Will Penfold wins from Tom Penfold in second place, from Tony Penfold in third. And there's John Morris and Mike Downs bringing up the rear. Race 30, number 5, Tom Penfold. I'm not sure who was with him. 5 points. 22 Will Penfold and Tim Phillips, another 7 points. 25, Tony Penfold and George Vidler, 4 points. 96, John Morris and Michael Payne, 3 points. 113, Mike Downs and Steve Standing, 2 points. 114, Chris Downs and Steve Standing, no points. The winner's time, 1 minute 31.57 seconds. An average speed of 46.90 miles per hour. Our very own Maidstone Aces president, Pete Ruffle, is today 78 years young. Pete Ruffle, happy birthday, 78 today. And Fred, who's Fred on the gate sometimes, Fred on the gate for us anyway, Fred was 65 yesterday. Happy birthday, Pete, happy birthday, Fred, for everybody here at the Collier Street Maidstone Aces British Championships. Off we go then, the first semi-final of the 250s leaves the line and scorches down to the first turn. It's Craig Drury against the whole shot. David Knowles that goes with him. Craig Drury with 27 points so far. It's Craig Drury, local lad from the Seven Oaks direction, going well here on his home circuit. David Knowles all the way down from Yorkshire in second place. You know, I think that's James Child. Well, the lead comes from the Worcester direction, but I couldn't swear to that. He's making his way up into second place. 70 Gary Wells and Chris Malone. And number 5 bringing up the rear. There's Steve Muldoon. Past that flag already, Craig Drury, look at the lead he's got over second place man 97. James Child, Tom David Knowles and Terry Lanston, Gary Wells, Chris Malone, Mickey Allen. And at number 5, Steve Muldoon. On an old 4-stroke Honda. There goes the checkered flag then. Number 10, Craig Drury. Can we say he's one hand on the trophy? Still got the final to do, hasn't he? James Child in second, then David Knowles, then Terry Mastingham, and then Gary Wells, Mickey Allen, Chris Malone, and Steve Muldoon. Race 31, semi-final one of the 250s. You'll have to follow me with this. Number 5, Steve Muldoon, scored 1 point. Number 10, Craig Drury, scored another 9 points. Number Number 37, Chris Malone, scored 2 points. Number 64, David Knowles, scored 6 points. Number 70, Gary Wells, scored 4 points. Number 77, Mickey Allen, scored 3 points. 97, James Child, scored 7 points. 213, Terry Massingham, 5 points. The winner's time was 1 minute 21.65 seconds, giving an average speed of 52.6 miles per hour. From the top, Steve Mildew, number 5, 1 point. Number 10, 9 points. Number 37, 2 points. Number 64, 6 points. Number 70, 4 points. 77, 3 points. 97, 7 points. And 213, 5 points. Here we go with the second semi-final. Round they come, then Georgie Wood is leading it. Georgie Wood is going on the inside of Georgie Wood. Georgie Wood powers around the outside and takes it back again. It's all exciting stuff here at Collier Street as Georgie Wood needs every point he can lay his hands on. And Adam Shipp is only 2 points away from the... no, if he finishes here, he'll end up 4 points down from the man that's in front. So Adam that is happening here at Collier Street this afternoon, the British finals. Ben Elsley is on the floor. Paul Cooper's gone off with problems. Red flags. That race being stopped in the interest of safety. Not too sure. I don't think Paul Cooper may have broken down and Matt Isley. Race 33 then is 500cc sidecars, 4th leg. cc's, oh, that's the second leg, that's not the one. Sidecars after the 3rd leg, 72. Shaun, Harvey and Danny Hogg on 21. Number 3, Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown, 19. 21, Nick Radley, Adam Young, 17. 118, Scott Dunn, 4, can't remember his name, anyway, 14 points. Here we go. 2 left on the line, not sure what's happening here. One has decided he'll go, and the other one's still sitting there. It's an unsatisfactory start. Well, but Josh Goodwin Shaun Harvey in second. Valuable points for Josh if he can hold on to it. Josh is gunning it down the back straight. Looks like Scott Dunn that didn't get off the line. Round they come then. Oh dear, I see some wet spatters on my window. I'm not sure I like it. Number 3. Shaun Harvey, Danny Hogg. Shaun Harvey seems to be making a little bit of ground on that inside line. He's very, very fast and he's chasing after Josh. Josh stretches out of that turn though and gets down to the next turn a few yards further in front. It's going to be a close one. The last lap flag is coming out. That'll be the sign for Shaun Harvey to get his finger out if he's going to. Number 3, Josh Goodwin. Shaun Harvey, Danny Hogg in second place. Then 971. 46, Richard Hollingdale and Sean Simpson. And 22, Sinead McLaren and Natasha Bartlett. Into the last turn for the last time. Josh seems to have it his own way at the moment. He's coming out of that corner real fast and Shaun Harvey's no answer to that one. Josh Goodwin wins with Liam Brown from Shaun Harvey, Danny Hogg from 971, Dean Norton and Joe Richmond. 46, Richard Hollingdale and Sean Simpson. And Sinead McLaren, Natasha Bartlett bringing up the rear. Leg 4, 500cc sidecars. Number 3, Joshua Goodwin and Liam Brown, 7 points. Number 10. Number 10. Number 10, Tony Cook, John Cook, no score. 46, Richard Hollingdale, Shaun Simpson, 3 points. Sean Harvey, Danny Hogg, 5 points. Scott Dunn, Paul Andrew, no points. 971, Dean Norton, Joe Richmond, 4 points. The winner's time, oh no, Shane McLaren, Cyanide McLaren, whatever you want to call it. Number 22, with Natasha Bartlett, 2 points. The winner's time, 1 minute 23.26 seconds, a speed of 51.58 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Our theory is we'll have race 32 next. The rerun of the 252nd semi-final. Paul Cooper being excluded as the cause of the stoppage. Ben Ilsley was allowed to go in the rerun, but with 2 very buckled wheels, and that back one wouldn't even go round. It looks like he'll have to sit this one out. Race 32 should be on next. cc solo second semi-final, race 32 in your programme. He's go. And the straight they go. See Harlan Cook in second place. Looks like Paul Simmons is actually leading into that turn. Georgie Wood comes from the outside. Georgie Wood powers around the outside, gets his nose in front. Adam Shipp is in third. Fourth now. Adam Shipp just sneaking through past Harlan Cook, comes up alongside Paul Simmons. And Georgie Wood is leading and going forward down the back straight. He's got all the speed he needs. It's Georgie Wood all the way. Sam Radley Smith. Gordon Williams bringing up the rear. Last lap flag. For Georgie Wood. On the inside of Harlan Cook, not quite getting there. Adam Shipp seems to have dropped down to fourth place. Paul Cooper chases after him. Round the turn they come. Georgie Wood takes the win. From Paul Simmons in second, Paul Cooper in third, Harlan Cook in fourth, Adam Shipp in fifth, Sam Radley Smith in sixth, and Gordon Williams bringing up the rear. Tony Noel, if you can hear me, Tony Noel, ACU steward here this afternoon. Could you make your way across to Jay, please? Tony Noel to Jay, please. Thank you. We now move then to race 34, the 500cc sidecars. We look for number 4, Simon Beard and Emily Coughlin. 18, Rob Heath and Sam Heath. 21, Nick Radley and Adam Young. 30, Anthony and Scott Goodwin. 37, Mark Cotter and Dan Crawford. And 55, Dave Carville and Carl Webb. That's the last of the qualifying legs for the 500cc sidecars. Next time you'll see them will be in the big final at the end. Race 34 then, 500cc is the fourth leg. Race 34, always a good number. It looks like Nick Radley and Adam Young have scorched to the front. Rob Heath coming through in second place. Simon Beard in third. Josh Goodwin in fifth. Dave Carville in sixth. Nick Radley scorching away with on the front line. The other four have got a lot to fight for. Rob Heath breaks down, so he slows and they all go past him. Nick Radley, Adam Young, leading this one. Dan Crawford. Then Anton Scott Goodwin, and then Dave Carville and Carl Webb. Our last lap flag being made ready. 4:21, Nick Radley and Adam Young. Anton Scott Goodwin and Dave Carville, Carl Webb. Dave Carville getting a bit of extra steam down there, not sure he's going to get past Scott or not. It's tight stuff down that end. The other end is far looser as Nick Radley and Adam Young scorch to another victory here this afternoon. Nick Radley, Adam Young, Simon Beard, Emily Coleman, Mark Cotter, Dan. That was tight. That was tight. I'll let that to the lap scorers. Race 34 then, leg for the 500 sidecars. Going down from the top, number 4, Simon Beard and Emily Coughlin. 5 points. Number 18, Rob Heath and Sam Heath. No score. 21, Nick Radley and Adam Young. 7 points. Number 30, Anthony and Scott Goodwin. 3 points. 37, Mark Cotter and Dan Crawford. 4 points. 55, Dave Carville and Carl Webb, 2 points. The winner's time, 1 minute 24.62 seconds. A speed of 50.75 miles per hour. From the top, down. 5, 0, 7, 3, 4, 2. 1 minute 24.62 seconds, 50.75 miles per hour. Race 35 then, left-hand sidecars between Andy Evans and Darren Morris, John Penfold, Dan Batstone, Tony Penfold, George Midler, John Morris, Michael Payne, Dave Penfold, Richard Webb, Billy Penfold, Gary Potter. That's the lineup. Race 35 in your program. Oh, there they go, another cracking start. Dave Penfold and Richard Webb seem to have got the whole shot. They seem to be 25 yards ahead of the first turn as the black cloud comes nearer. 1, 2, 3, Dave Penfold and Richard Webb. 25, Tony Penfold and George Midler. And it's all happening here in the left-handers this afternoon. Dave Penfold got an extremely big lead on now. The old Westlake, 30, 40-year-old, whatever it is, still plugging away there. The old green twin. Penfold, Dave Penfold. From Andy Evans. Follow the bear. Oh, Dave Penfold making this one look quite easy. Comes round the turn. Dave Penfold and Richard Webb on the actual victory here. John Penfold in second, Tony Penfold in third. Darren Morris, Johnny Morris and Mick Payne. Too many Morrises. Last turn, last time, make a little bit of dust fly down there. 1, 2, 3, Dave Penfold and Richard Webb. From number 5. Tony Penfold, Tom Penfold, third place Tony Penfold and George Vidler. Then Andy Evans and Darren Morris. And limping home for a finish, 96, Johnny Morris and Mick Payne. I've been right lively informed it's not a rain cloud, it's only a few crows going over. I'll leave you to decide that. I'm in here, I'm alright. Left-hand sidecars. From the top down, number 4, Andy Evans and Darren Morris, 3 points. Number 5, Tom Penfold, and not sure who was with him. Wasn't Dan Batstone, I'm told. 5 points. Number 25, Tony Penfold and George Vidler, 4 points. Number 96, John Morris and Michael Payne, 2 points. 1, 2, 3, Dave Penfold and Richard Webb, 7 points. 1, 2, 5, Billy Penfold, Gary Potter, no points. The winner's time was 1 minute 28.86 seconds. The winner's speed was 48.33 miles per hour. From the top, 3, 5, 4, 2, 7, 0. 1 minute 28.86 seconds, 48.33 miles per hour. Off we go then. Race 36. Charlie Ridley looks like he's got the worst of the start. Will Penfold looks like he's got the best of it. Will Penfold and Tim Phillips. Paul Barley leading. I've got it wrong. It's blue, isn't it? They're all blue, aren't they? Paul Barley is leading the thing. Will Penfold is actually down in 3rd place. Harvey Bowman in 2nd. Paul Marley, Nick Barker. On the left win. Harvey Bowman. And Alex Bowman. Will Penfold and Tim Phillips in 3rd. Then Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles in 4th. And Will looks like he's slowing as Charlie Ridley goes by. And Will drops down a peg. Paul Marley, Nick Barker, fighting every inch of the way, onto their last lap. And Alex Bowman, from Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles and Will Penfold and Tim Phillips. Tom on 3, Mike Downs and Steve Standing. Into the last turn then for the last time, and number 3, Paul Marley, seems to have a good lead on him. Flat out of the turn, there's the checkered flag, a win for Paul Marley. And Nick Barker, Erwin Bowman, Alex Bowman, Charlie Ridley, Steve Bowles and Will Penfold, Tim Phillips. Weakening under pressure perhaps, 113, Mike Downs and Steve Standing bringing up the rear. Race 36. Race 36 from the top down, number 3, Paul Marley and Nick Barker, 7 points. Number 7, Erwin Bowman and Alex Bowman, 5 points. Number 22, Will Penfold and Tim Phillips, 3 points. 113, Mike Downs and Steve Standing, 2 points. 114, Chris Downs and Steve Standing, no points. Number 130, Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles, 4 points. The winner's time was 1 minute 30.57 seconds, an average speed of 47.41 miles per hour. Semi-final one, 350cc solos. Matt Etherington makes the whole shot. Matt Etherington gets into the first turn first. Second place, it looks like Jason Handley. We haven't put a foot wrong so far. Matt Etherington powering around the outside, Jason Handley in, hot on his heels. Jason Handley doesn't make a move on the outside this time, he's moving quick round that corner, but he's not as quick as Matt Etherington. He now moves on the inside. He's pushing Matt Etherington, already goes through on the inside. Jason Handley, does he go through? He's right up alongside there, locked in action together around that corner, and they come down the straight side by side. And it's Jason Handley just going to move up with the last lap. Now, here is Jason Handley from Matt Etherington. From Josh Dingle in third. Jason Handley showing he is the master of this circuit. Round the turn they come then, there's the checkered flag, and it's a win for Jason Handley. Now second Matt Etherington, third we have a crash. That's Josh Dingle gone down on the floor. Andy Mellish comes home for third. Then number 9, Josh Burkitt. 55 Lee Bartlett, 170. Mark Taylor. And Josh Dingle gets his breath back on the floor there, guarded by our Marshall Steve Race. Josh Dingle, if you push over, you'll get a finish.
Don't help him.
No outside assistance, Steve, but tell him to push it over that line and he gets some points. He could still well be in that final. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. He dumped unceremoniously on the floor with a thump, and he's still prepared to push the thing home. And the mechanic running down the centre green, ready to take the bike off him, then they can get it back, fixed up, and ready if he's made that final. Meanwhile, I'll get you the result. Semi-final 1, race 37. Number 5, Matt Etherington, 7 points. Number 9, Josh Burkitt, 5 points. Number 17, Andy Mellish, 6 points. Number 37, Mike Peters, no score. Number 65, or your programme is 47, Lee Bartlett, 4 points. 95, Jason Handley, 9 more points. 107, Josh Dingle, 2 points. I'm pushing home. 170, Mark Taylor, 3 points. The winner's time was 1 minute 16.83 seconds, giving a speed of 55.90 miles per hour. Here we go then, race 38, second semi-final of the 350s. All hotting up now, the next races will be the finals. We'll have to see what the scores are as they go in. These scores will matter. Number 7, Harlan Cook takes to the front, 26 miles per hour. Champion is in third, and moves up in the second, ahead of Mark Giles. Mark Giles fights back and goes around the outside, and gets his front wheel back in front again. But it's Harlan Cook on the front line. Harlan Cook. From Richard Smith in second, from Mark Giles in third, from Tom Perry in fourth, Barry Powell, and Stuart Mears. Harlan Cook holding on to a very slender advantage there. Tom Perry's moved up into third. Mark Giles drops back down to third as Tom Perry comes up to third. Harlan Cook will hold the shoulder. Harlan Cook, Tom Perry, Mark Giles, Richard Smith, Dave Mears, Chris Ward, Barry Powell and Stuart Mears. Tom Perry then leading it. Out of the last turn, up to the checkered flag is Tom Perry from Harlan Cook. From Mark Giles, Richard Smith, Dave Mears, Chris Ward, Barry Powell and Stuart Mears.
Oh yeah. Well, it was a legal time, wasn't it? Yeah.
Semi-final 2, race 38. From the top down, number 1, Tom Perry, 9 points. Number 7, Harlan Cook, 7 points. Number 14, Stuart Mears, 1 point. Number 19, Dave Mears, 4 points. Number 26, Mark Giles, 6 points. 33, Richard Smith, 5 points. 61, Chris Ward, 3 points. 82, Barry Powell, 2 points. The winner's time was 1 minute 17.88 seconds and a speed of 55.14 miles per hour. Number 1 scored 9. Number 7 scored 7. Number 14 scored 1. Number 19 scored 4. 26 scored 6. 33 scored 5. 61 scored 3. 82 scored 2. 1 minute 17.88 seconds, 55.14 miles per hour. Let the finals commence. Let's have the most worthy and the best British champions we've had in years. The 250cc final is on the line. The rain is coming down. This will test the men from the boys. Craig Drury through the card so far unbeaten. He has a 7-point advantage on Adam Shipp. So he could afford to come down to second or third, even possibly third place, and still win the title. But anything can happen. The pit gate is still open there, so I assume we have somebody else to come to the line. Harlan Cook's just popped out of the pit gate. The gate is now shut. Not sure what that line's doing past on the centre green. Perhaps Jason's going to do a remark from behind and follow them round or something, we think. A mobile clerk of the course, out there in the thick of the action. What do you think of that? Thick of the action, that's a big thing to do, isn't it? Race rise then, here we go, the 250 British final. The climax to the season for these boys. And it looks like Craig Drury's got down there first. Got Georgie Wood coming through on the outside. Adam Shipp on the inside. Oh, there goes Craig Drury. Oh no! Red flag. Red flag. Craig Drury is definitely down and not looking too good from here. Please don't all run over there and jump over there. We don't need too many of you. Let the medics get in.
Can we prepare the ambulance?
Could the ambulance be ready to come on the circuit, please? Don't come on just yet, but... But the 250 riders took it on their own back. Say no. Enough's enough. So Craig Drury goes down as a 2011 British champion. That would have been race 39. Race 40 is the 350cc solo final. 41 will be the 5-minute sidecar final. And 42 the left-hand sidecar final. Once again, the Grasstrack fraternity have used the air ambulance, so please, when you get your chance to support it, in any monetary way, please do so. That'll make me giddy going round and round like that, wouldn't you? Up and away. Jason Handley, riding number 95, has 36 maximum points. Number 1, Tom Perry, has 32 points. Number 26, Mark Giles, has 31 points. Number 5, Matt Etherington, has 29 points. 107, non-starter, 27 points. Number 7, Harland Cook, 26 points. Number 17, Andy Mellish, 23 points. And number 33, Richard Smith, the defending champion, on 21 points. Quite odd actually, the 250 and 350 final, the 8th place finishers, the 8th place finalists, were last year's defending champions. Dropped a long way in a year, but I'm sure they'll bounce back next year. And here come the 350s to do battle here this afternoon for the British title. Seven riders should go in this one then, as we don't have reserves for these national finals. And 107, Josh Dingle has dropped out. Off the line, the 350cc final. Jason Handley is in second place as going to the first turn. He puts his front wheel alongside Matt Etherington, and around they come. Matt Etherington on the outside, Jason Handley on the inside. It's all systems go here for the 350 final. Matt Etherington, Jason Handley doesn't need to pass Matt Etherington to be the British champion. Well, it won't stop him, but he doesn't need to get by. He can sit in that second place and say, well done, I'm still the champion. But he chases after Matt Etherington. Matt Etherington goes a little wide. Jason Handley's right on in there. The defending champion is up there in third. Jason Handley's still right on the pace there in second place. Richard Smith in third. Around they come then, the last lap flag out is off there already. It's Matt Etherington on the flag from Jason Handley, from Perry, from Mark Giles, Harland Cook and Andy Mellish. Half a lap to go. We're into the last turn now, and it's Matt Etherington all the way. Jason Handley just knows he can sit there and be the British champion, probably for the 4th or 5th time. Matt Etherington takes the final. Handley takes the final. Richard Smith comes home in third. Tom Perry in 4th, Mark Giles in 5th, Harland Cook in 6th, and Andy Mellish in 7th place. Another cracking race here at Collier Street. I'm hoping they're going to come round to put them straight in the park for May. They don't really want to be wasting time with laps of honour, chaps. Round they come then, British champions, first, second and third, Jason Handley, Matt Etherington and Richard Smith. Oh, can't say that, can I? Because Richard Smith probably came second on the points tally. But anyway, no, probably didn't, did he? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Handley is the champion. I'm not sure it's 4 or 5 times, but several times 350 champion, 1 master champion. Richard Smith goes by. I think he is second in the thing, but I'll get it off the lap scorers shortly. And there is Matt Etherington, the winner of the final, but unfortunately not the winner of the title. There is 26 Mark Giles, there's Tom Perry, and there's Andy Mellish. And here comes Harland Cook. Didn't he do well? Down your score chart then from the top. Number 1, Tom Perry, 5 points. Number 5, Matt Etherington, 9 points. Number 7, Harland Cook, 3 points. Number 17, Andy Mellish, 2 points. Number 26, Mark Giles, 4 points. Number 33, Richard Smith, 6 points. 95, Jason Handley, 7 points. The winner's time, 1 minute 17.61 seconds, a speed of 55.33 miles per hour. Jason Handley was an 8 times winner before he came here today, now it's 9. So I'll do those for you again. Down the 350 list, we got number 1, Tom Perry, 5 points. Matt Etherington, number 5, 9 points. Number 7, Harlan Cook, 3 points. Number 17, Andy Manish, 2 points. Number 26, Mark Giles, 4 points. Number 33, Richard Smith, 6 points. And number 95, Jason Handley, 7 points. 1 minute 17.61 seconds, 55.33 miles per hour. Just looked out my window and I saw Matt Saw's father stood there. There was a glum look on his face, obviously thinking about poor Craig. And of course Matt got hurt at Britain several months ago and hasn't been able to ride since. And wish him a speedy recovery. Let's get him well over the winter and back out again next year. Let's move on then with now the 500cc sidecars. Now on the line. And number 3, Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown, and 72, Shaun Harvey, Danny Hogg on 26 points each. Who beats who in this final will be the British champion, or maybe if they're low enough down the field, Nick Radley could come in good with Adam Young and support it all for everybody themselves. Number 4, Simon Beard and Emily Coughlin on 17 points, and away they go, and it looks to me like Shaun Harvey's made the best of it. Down into the first turn they go. Hell for leather into the first turn. It's Nick Radley that's come out in front. But Shaun Harvey is at the back. Shaun Harvey is in 6th place. Josh Goodwin is out in front and going for it. Nick Radley in 2nd place. It's all happening here at Tunbridge. Tunbridge? It's the races today. There they go, it's number 3. Oh, Nick Radley's squeezing up on the inside. It's all tight stuff there. Josh rides that slightly wider line, as indeed Nick Radley was himself earlier on when Shaun Harvey went past him. His history to repeat itself. The last lap flag's coming out. We've got just over a lap to go. Josh Goodwin is pulling away just a few inches now from Nick Radley. It's Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown from the front. Simon Beard and Emily Coughlin, Scott Dunn and Paul Andrew. Then it's never mind, back on the front line into the last turn for the last time. British champion Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown. Followed by Nick Radley, Adam Young, Simon Beard, Emily Coughlin, Scott Dunn and Paul Andrew, Anthony and Scott Goodwin, and Shaun Harvey, Danny Hogg. Who would have thought they'd have been 6th in that? Following his father's footsteps then. His father made 6 titles. That's the first one down to Josh. Excuse me, you lot, you shouldn't be over there. I know you're Josh Goodwin fans, and I know that very proud mum stood there, but don't encourage everybody else to do the same thing, please. How does it sound? British champion! I have to wait to get the points sorted out to see where Shaun Harvey and where Nick Radley all finished. Give him the bumps, eh? Give him the bumps. That's it, give him the bumps. British champion, let's hope that's the first of many. Race 41 then. to number 3. Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown scoring 7 points, making them British Champion 2011 here on his home circuit. Number 4, Simon Beard and Emily Coughlin scored 4. 21, Nick Radley and Adam Young scored 5. Number 30, Anthony Goodwin and Scott Goodwin scored 2. 72, Shaun Harvey and Danny Hogg scored 1. And 118, Scott Dunn and Paul Andrew scored 3. The winner's time was 1 minute 24.81 seconds, a speed of 50.64 miles per hour. All bikes at the park firm, chaps, thank you. Here come the left-hand sidecars. It was all tight in that IWCC sidecar final, but it's nearly as tight in this one with 22, Will Penfold and Tim Phillips on 22 points, on 24 points. Riding number 22 on 24 points. 1, 2, 3, Dave Penfold and Richard Webb are right behind them on 23. So if one of them wins and the other one comes second, the winner will be the British champion. If other people get in the way, anything could happen, because sitting there, number 3, Paul Marley and Nick Barker on 20 points. Here they come. Red flag. Somebody left on the line. We have a red flag. And Tim Phillips, or Dave Penfold, Richard Webb, or can Paul Marley pull something out of the bag with Nick Barker? Owen Bowman, Alex Bowman are on 19. They're not far away really, are they? Bear Evans and Darren Morris are on 17, and Charlie Ridley, Steve Bowles on 16. This is the last race of the afternoon. It would be nice to get it done before it rained, wouldn't it? First race tapes line, here we go. Still one didn't get off the line, but I think it's their problem this time. Up into the first turn they go. There's like Dave Penfold and Richard Webb that have got to the front. They win the final, they win the title. Then it's Irvin and Alex Bowman. Follow the bear in the 5th place at the rear. Dave Penfold not leaving anything to try for bad luck here. He's just powering on ahead, keeping a big distance between him and the 2nd place man. It's Dave Penfold and Richard Webb. Paul Marley, Nick Barker, and Will Penfold. Then Erwin Bowman and Alex Bowman. Andy Evans and Darren Morris bringing up the rear. It's a clean cut thing for the moment at Dave Penfold. Round the turn, the last lap flag is in his sight. Look at him go, he means business. He's not safe at the moment, is he? Round the turn and down the back straight, Paul Marley in 2nd, Will Penfold trying to come through. Will Penfold wins up in the 2nd place after Dave Penfold. Looks like we're going to get 2 finish this. Round they come then, Dave Penfold on the old Westlake, you know. He's done it again. Oh, Will Penfold in 2nd place. Anybody want to push home to be 3rd in the British final? Here comes Aaron and Alex Bowman, splutting their way round on that outfit. I think that just taxed them a bit too hard, didn't it? Give them a bit too much stick. Well, you thought if anything was going to fail, it'd be that 30 or 40-year-old Westlake, wouldn't you? You wouldn't think them new Yamahas would pack up, would you? Here they come, British champions again. Dave Penfold and Richard Webb. In fact, it doesn't look like there's a chain on that back sprocket to me. There you go, Paul Marley and Nick Barker. Finishing order of the British left-hand sidecar final. It's a win. The title winner is Dave Penfold and Richard Webb. Second place was Will Penfold and Tim Phillips. Third place, pushing home, was Paul Marley and Nick Barker. Fourth place was Erwin Bowman and Alex Bowman. Fifth place was Andy Evans and Darren Morris. And in sixth place was Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles.
In second place here, number 16, Adam Shaun.
Well done, young man. I think she's going to do the kissing.
Adam Shaun, I have to say. Just got married again. Next loaded down, isn't it?
Could we have a big cheer, please? And who's not here? Could we love for him? Number 10, Great Drury, the British Champion. You're good at that, right, good man. Keith Drury's come up for that. Woo! First time he's won one of these British roads, so contender. First in the 250s. That's Keith Drury, former 5cc snowboard rider and
Sidecars,
hot driver.
Nah, I can't do that.
Come on, Excuse me, but start. Okay. Yes, yeah, what's my name? Just give me 1 minute. It's got this lot. Go on.
Yeah. Thanks very much.
I think it was you were. I don't know how waterproof this is. I don't want to see light up like that, but here you go.
On behalf of my nephew Craig, I'd just like to thank the other 250 competitors today for having such wonderful sportsmanship in letting Craig pick this trophy up. It's really instated my faith in this sport and I'm really, really proud to be part of it. So I'd like to thank all the other competitors. Thank you. Well done, mate.
Champions this year in third place. Been eager for a championship for a few years, but this one's eluded it. Perhaps next year. Please welcome number 1 from Wolverhampton, Tom Perry. In second place this afternoon, our very own from the southeast, number 5, Matt Etherington. Oh man! Back against the He didn't get a good start of the meet, but he still got up on the roster in the end. That's what never staying dry does for you. Gets you to the top. And I think they said he's won this 8 times before, and this is the 9th one. Please welcome once again, Jason Handley. We don't see much of it, but he keeps winning when he comes down here.
Give the lady a kiss.
It's a bit more than 10 early, really, isn't it? To about the 10. Well, the Now to the left-hand sidecars. In third place, after pushing the motorcycle home, please a big round of applause for Paul Harvey and Nick Barker.
No idea, I can't get there without him. Here he comes. He's still laying that down out there.
Come on, Derek, get up.
Come on. Get up there for me.
Everybody trusted to hold their mind.
I'm looking after it, Derek.
Second place, after going so low those early heats, Will Penfold and Tim Phillips.
Oh, when it comes,
Congratulations to right now. This is the young man to hold on to the British title. Nick Penfold and Richard Wade.
No, Alex.
Can't give it more beer. I think they don't quite hard work at that, so they've got to redo it. Kind of a good start, but it all came good at the finish.
Oh, lovely. Thank you very much. No, Alex, it's got it, you're right.
oh yeah, don't help him out.
Thank you. Lovely. Thanks very much. Too fast to be funny.
Here they are.
Cheers, boys. Thanks very much.
British champions, Nick Penfold and Richard Wade. On board Nick Penfold and
Well done. Well done, Will. Well done, Will.
Cheers. It's very important speaking to them. Trying to go and play in Europe.
Sorry.
And in third place, that's 6 times British champion Shaun Harvey and Danny Hogg. Second place for the 2 times British champions, 21 Nick Radley and Adam Young.
Shall I have it?
We'll get it there. This is real lucky. I'll let her go.
Bend down there.
Nick?
Sorry?
This young man, I'm sure it's going to be his first title. I think he's another man to win the 500cc sidecar championship. Josh Goodwin in the round. Last year, he was second in this championship, and this is his second attempt. He is the winner. And then no doubt there. They won it from the front.
No tongues.
British champion. This is good. That's good.
How do you get that? Well done.
Where are you?
Maybe do the photographs and I'll have a few words. Just get these boys done.
Josh, you'll come inside. I don't know where.
The rain's staying off. You're going to after 4 o'clock. I'm going to wait until it is over. The most could have messed up that. Josh Goodwin, Ian Brown, Nick Radley, Shaun Harvey and Danny Hogg.
I'll get down in. No! Where's Harvey?
Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just call on Tony Noel, he'd like to say a few words. Ex-chairman of the track racing committee, but still in the advisory mode.
They'll get a free DVD.
Thank you, Martin. Can I first of all congratulate Mason Club on what I think is a very exciting and successful national championships. I think we did a super job, guys. It's not easy. Can I congratulate our champions? And of course we wish Craig speedy recovery and full health. So thank you all for supporting this national championship. My thanks again on behalf of the ACU to the Maidstone Club. Travel safely and come back to the next Grasstrack. Thank you.